Hey everyone, happy Juneteenth weekend. I hope you all are enjoying the Juneteenth festivities that will be going on or have went on today, and I'm sure that will be going on throughout Monday. As you all know, Juneteenth is now a federal holiday. It falls on a Sunday tomorrow. However, many companies will be closed in observance of Juneteenth on Monday. So if you are fortunate enough to work for one of those companies that do acknowledge Juneteenth, I hope you enjoy your long holiday weekend. And again, happy Juneteenth. So now that I have gotten that out of the way, I want to come on here and do a really quick, short, but thought provoking video. Thought provoking, in my opinion. You can be the judge of it. So, as you can see, the subject of my video and my question to you is: are the powers that be in the community concealing things about Kevin Samuels' image to protect his image, to protect his legacy? That's my question to you. And of course, the subject of my video. So now that the initial shock of Kevin Samuels' passing is kind of dying down for many of us, I'm sure this thing is still very real for his many followers, for his family, his loved ones, and his friends. And of course, I do extend my condolences to you all. However, now that they've had the funeral and they've laid him to rest, I feel comfortable just giving a little bit of content about the Kevin Samuels phenomenon. So, I first came to know of Kevin Samuels, much like a lot of us, through the Miss Average at Best video. Now, I will admit that video came down up and all through my news feed probably 2, 3 times a day when it was very popular. Memes of the video was in my news feed. Little snippets of the video was in my news feed, but I never clicked on them. And of course, I heard chitter chatter about what the video was about. So when I begin to see these videos and the memes, I had a clue of, oh, it's that whatever, that Miss Average at Best, and the guy. But I never clicked on them, and there was no particular reason why I didn't click on the video. That it just wasn't anything, that it wasn't an interest of mine. But fast forward many months later. As a matter of fact, it was after the Miss Average at Best video hype had died down. A friend of mine sent it to me in my inbox, and the subject was your thoughts. So I watched the video, and after watching the video, I didn't really feel any kind of way. As a matter of fact, I did not feel how I thought I was going to feel, because I thought I was going to watch a video and see this big burly man just attacking, some verbally attacking some poor misfortunate woman just in tears and breaking down, and that's just not what I saw. So after I watched the video, I kind of concluded, well, people were just making this out to really be more than what it was. Um, that's just kind of what I concluded. Um, but fast forward on again, after I watched that video, I began to still hear his name, Kevin Samuels, Kevin Samuels. And of course, the chatter was louder. He's changing the game. He's really helping the community. So I wanted to see what all the noise was about. So I decided to go ahead and visit his YouTube channel to check him out. And so I must admit, when I initially began watching his videos, I did agree with some of the things he was saying. I didn't agree with everything, but he did have some good talking points. At times, watching his live streams and his videos, I will admit that I was in my feelings initially when I began watching his videos. But then I came to realize, you know what? He's really not talking to me. And I say this because I was not a part of his core audience, and I definitely was not a part of his target audience. So that's how I began to enter the room, i.e., the videos, if you will, of Kevin Samuels. He's not talking to me. Now, I did feel at times that he was being a little harsh with the women who were on his panel. But again, I had to step back and say, well, These women know what it is he's giving when they click on that video to go on his panel. And they definitely know if they are disrespectful to him, he's going to give it back tenfold. Um, and quite honestly, a lot of the women who went on to his platform, they really did want his guidance and his coaching. So who am I to judge that? Who am I to judge the exchange? And I know now that's neither here or there, but I do just want to be very transparent. Um, One thing that I will say that was the most off-putting to me when watching the video was nothing about the man, Kevin Samuels himself, but it was about the comments that I would see in those live streams and up under his videos, and particularly from his male followings. I felt like a lot of those comments were very demeaning to women. To women, but again, to be fair to him, he had at times more than 30,000 people in those live chats. And of course, he could not, absolutely could not police the comments that were being said. And of course, with that many comments after you post the video, you can't expect someone to go and scrub comments that may offend someone or, step on someone's toes. So again, I know it's neither here nor there, but I want to be very transparent. So when it was all said and done for me, when it came to Kevin Samuels' live streams and his videos, I would mainly watch them for entertainment, and that's just it. If I just so happen to catch it, let me click on see what Kevin Samuels is talking about. So it was mainly for entertainment. And when I watched those videos, I would go in with the mindset of eat the meat, spit out the bone, and if it doesn't apply, let it fly. That's how I approach those videos. But back to my initial question. Are the powers that be in the community concealing things about Kevin Samuels' image to protect his legacy? I asked this question because many did believe that his content was problematic. Some believed that he was not 100% who he said he was, the high value man. You have some people now that he's gone who have posted videos to prove that he was broke. I'm not saying he was. I'm just telling you what I've seen on YouTube. I know nothing about his financial anything. I'm just, trying to tell you what I've seen on YouTube, on social media sites. I've seen several posts on YouTube of people mocking his funeral, which to me is very disrespectful, very distasteful, and very tacky. And of course, the list goes on. But however, I've noticed that Kevin Samuels' friends and his close alliances would always go and discredit those disparaging videos about him. Hence my question. And also to add to my question, if they are concealing things about his image to protect his legacy, isn't that the American way? I mean, let's think about it. It wasn't just until recently where we began to see statues and monuments of races being torn down, right? Many of these statues and monuments they had been up for centuries, and there are still hundreds of them up. So let's be real about that. In spite of their heinous acts, their legacies have been preserved, and they have been presented to the world as American aristocracy. Aristocracy, cream of the crop, is what I'm trying to say. But anyways, and to go on, if I had to use one word to describe Kevin Samuels, that word would be impactful. Now, whether you agree with him wholeheartedly, 100%, whether you partially agree with him, whether you disagree with him wholeheartedly, 100%, he provided content that people were craving and that people took to heart. His followers believe that he started a revolution and they're going to carry it through and they're going to win. That's just where we are with it right now. So is his image and his legacy being preserved? And should it be? That's my question to you. Why or why not? I love to hear your thoughts about this in the comment section. And please do subscribe to my channel. Also like and share this video. And I really do appreciate you stopping by. And again, happy Juneteenth. And always remember, I am my sister's mirror. Thanks for stopping by, ladies and gents.